Hi everyone, this is Rusty Dog and we are in Elite Dangerous 2.1.0.5. A new patch just landed today. I scanned down the changelog file and a couple of things I'm not too sure about, whether it's a good thing. I'm sure I'll find those again when I go through it. So basically a lot of the changes that have come in 2.1.05 are changes that I thought were going to come in 2.2. So I didn't really have any intention of doing another engineers video until 2.2 surfaced. But now that 2.1.05 has come out with those very changes that I was referring to, it looks like I might have to revisit the engineers. Now right at this moment I'm in ROS 310, which is where I docked on my last video after doing the long range haulage. But I just want to nip outside and take a look at some of the changes here if we can. I haven't been out myself. This is my first time booting up on 2.1.05. Obviously I can't go over all of the changes because I'm not in a position to do that where I am. So yes, stability fixes, general tweaks. What is not fixed is the black bar. Yes, no surprise there. So that still haunts this game. Sorry, but it's awful. So there've been some new signal sources added, new types apparently. So I've yet to come across any of those obviously because I've just started the game. Let me just take a look here at the signal sources because there is a section for it. So added new types of USSs and new USS classifications. That should be good. I don't know why this is here, but rebalance for fixed scenario AI setup, specifically for nav beacons and res sites. So not quite, that's quite a vague one. So I'm hoping there's a nav beacon here which I'm going to take a look at now and see if I don't think I'm going to notice any AI difference, to be honest. The other thing that I don't know about, I'm not sure about here, let me just find this. Sorry, I've got everything printed out here and I can't remember what page it was on. It was something to do about the NPCs. It must be in the AI section. Here we go. Okay. So there's two types of space, as you know. There's lawful space and there's anarchy space. So it says here, set all AI ships in lawful space to have an interdiction rank range of 2 or less ranks than their own. And in anarchy they'll have a range of 3 or less. So that means elite ships are now interdicting dangerous ships in lawful space, and elite ships will now interdict master ships in anarchy. Now anarchy is meant to be more dangerous, so I understand that, but I don't understand why master and deadly ships can't have a go at ships that are ranked 1 or 2 above them if they're feeling brave. Why can't they have a go? I'm not saying let's have expert or harmless ships attacking or interdicting deadly and elite commanders, but at least let's have a flexibility of 2 ranks either way. You know, if elite ships are going to be interdicting ships that are 2 ranks below them, let's have ships that are 2 ranks below us having a go sometimes. It doesn't have to be so frequent, but you know, let's have a couple of brave souls giving it a go. And then it says that it's slightly reduced anarchy interdictions whilst keeping them more dangerous than lawful systems. Okay, that's fair enough. Allow players a better chance of fleeing from NPC ships. Now I don't know what that means. Does that mean that the AI are not going to be so good at chasing you now, or is it going to be more of a case than they were too good at chasing you and now it's been more normalized? So one of the changes that I don't particularly like is this one on the NPCs. Removed boost from lowest NPC ranks. So my question for that would be why? Why? That means that it's like NPC elite ships interdicting dangerous ships, right? On the one hand, so you've got elite anacondas or federal assault ships interdicting dangerous commanders or NPCs. But I mean, I don't give a monkeys about NPCs interdicting NPCs. So, you know, you could be at dangerous level and suddenly you've got an elite anaconda on you. Well, if you're going to do that, why make it even harder for the lowest PC ranks? Every single ship has got a boost facility. Whether you're a mostly harmless pilot in a Sidewinder or an elite in a federal corvette, you've got boost. And what they're saying here, remove boost from the lowest NPC ranks, means they're going to be even easier to kill. Easier to get away from? I mean, why would you need to? Of all the ranks that need the boost, it's the lowest ones. They need that to survive. So basically, like, lowest ranks, it says ranks, so it's more than mostly harmless then. It's going to be the next rank up from that one as well, I would suspect. So what they're saying is NPCs in the lowest ranked ships don't know they've got a boost, or don't know how to use it, or refuse to use it. I don't get the logic behind that. If they said limited or remove boost from elite ships, I go, yeah, okay, great, give us a fighting chance. But they've done it on the lowest rank ones. Who's having problems with the lowest rank NPCs? Their shields and the hull are so weak. I mean, yesterday in my Python, I took on an expert Python, and it was not much of an effort at all. Shields were down, hull was down, finite, no problem, done. I don't know. I'm not understanding that. There's some good ones here though. Added surface scan materials data to system map. Brilliant. I wonder if that's there now from surface scans that have already done. So let's have a look in the system map, see if there's any visible changes straight away. I'm not sure whether this will be a good system to do it in, but oh, it's not. I'm assuming you need a landable planet, and then it would tell you here what materials are available. Okay, the other thing we can take a look at straight away, in the commodities market, they've now added a location tab apparently. Okay, well, not seeing that. What's this? Alright, yeah, but this... But this is available. This imported from exported to is available here, right? Yeah, so where does it say this? Sorry, I'm just again looking at my my notes here. Maybe I should have marked the ones I was going to bring up, because I'm kind of all over the place here looking at this. Well, apparently they said that they added location to... I don't know what that means. Is that like, you know, where you can find them? I mean, is that what this is? Imported from... That was there before, surely. I think it was, and don't call me Shirley. Was this here before? Yeah. I've never been into this, to be honest. I've never been here before, so I really don't know if it was there in a previous life. Okay, I'm just going to inform my fellow commander here that I'm recording. Here's a thing. Oops, let's get rid of this. Does the text now disappear? Of course it won't. No, why would it? It's by design. It's by design. Alright, so let's have a look. Fixed. Here's another one. I'm not particularly into this update either. Station weapons. Sorry, I'll rephrase that. Station weapon strength has been increased to allow for players with engineer upgrade. Let's go back on that. Station weapon strength increased to allow for players with engineer upgraded defenses. So what's the point? What's the point of getting... I mean, so if somebody's spent all their hard-earned materials on a massively upgraded ship that's got super duper shields and super duper hull, and now when the station fires on it, it has a harder chance to kill it, because the player can maybe now he's got time to boost away because he's got such great defenses. Well, good for him. Good for him. That's the whole point of the engineers, surely, to give your ship that edge. But no, they want the station weapons increased now, the strength increased, to be able to kill you anyway. As if the station weapons weren't strong enough to start with. So I'm not really cool on that one either. I don't think that was necessary. And it seems that once again in 2.105, for reasons unknown to me at this time, it also says once again, small volume boost on flight controllers and radio chatter. Now I'm fine with the volume boost on the radio chatter because that was quite low. But the flight controllers, geez, they already come across a bit loud. I've turned mine down to 50%. I guess I'm going to have to turn them down a bit more. So let's launch, okay? And I want to have a look in the nav beacon. Or do I want to go in the nav beacon? I don't even know if I want to do that. No, let's float around Super Cruise for a while and check out some USSs and see if we stumble across some new ones. Also that we will maybe pick up some new stuff. Now anything that you do in terms of materials and data, like scanning wakes, I guess, finding materials on planets by destroying the rocks. Now you're not going to just get the one. Now you're going to get more. And from what I've heard, it's probably something like a 5 times increase. So we'll see. Maybe now it'll say, you know, nickel, and then you'll scoop it up and you've got 5 nickels. And all that's going to do is, well, fill up your 1000, what's it called? It's not really your capacity, let's call it. Fill up your capacity more. But what it will do is give you more rolls of the dice. Or the die. More rolls of the die would be the correct phrase. So that's a good thing, I think. But you know, I might not want 5 nickels. So can you get to pick? I'll just take 3 of them, please. I doubt it. Well, let's see if we can come across any signal sources anyway. I'm not going to pick a place to be, like in the shipping lane, although I've just arrived there. I noticed, I don't know whether that's different, that the shipping lane is now there. Wasn't it underneath before? I don't know. My mind's playing tricks. Okay, so there's one. So let's see if it's a new thing. Oh well, never seen those before. And I'm not so sure, but it might be the case that if the threat is bigger inside the USS, that the rewards may be better. And there may be more chances now of getting things like cracked firmware and stuff like that within the USSs. But don't hold me to any of this. This is just my own speculation from things I've picked up on the grapevine. Ooh, another signal source. Let's go in. Well, not necessarily go in. Let's see what it is. If it's a degraded or an encoded emission, we'll pop in. If it's a new type, we'll take a look. Unless, of course, it looks like it's very menacing or threatening. Okay, so far, the usual stuff. Should we pop in here and take a look? The only thing that'll stop me is if another one pops up. I would like to see the AI, the overall AI, tweaked in as much as the weapons they carry. That maybe let's have it so that maybe not all elite ships are carrying explosive weapons. You know, a little bit of variation. Okay, well, a keelback is not a threat too. How is this a threat? Oh, damn. I hate these scenarios because I feel so guilty that I've got to leave the guy there. Every time I come out with my ship with fuel limpets on board to pick up this exact scenario, they never happen. The distress calls are people getting bullied by pirates. And now the one time I come across, mind you, I haven't come across somebody out of fuel for a long time. I'm going to die out here. Well, I'll tell you what, why don't you eject yourself in a canister and I'll pick you up. I feel so bad I can't transfer. It makes me feel guilty. This is really bad. Sorry, I have to go. Please don't send me any more messages about you having to die out here. I'll just have to get harsh and say, well, you should have brought enough fuel. Call a fuel rat. Oh, God. I shouldn't have these feelings. Is there anyone out there? I need fuel. I would love for that USS to stay there while so that I could go back to the station, refit my ship and come out and help the guy. Why can't they do that? That you can pin that location to your ship's computer or something, so you can go back there and help him. Right, well, we're definitely going into here. I want to see if there's... Well, we're going to check quantities first and see what there is. Oh man, I hate leaving. The poor bastard. He's like, oh, I don't want to die out here. Well, it's only a game. It's only a game. It's not real. It's not real. And he's in a little keelback as well. You never see... Have you noticed how you never see wanted pirate or wanted pirates running out of fuel asking for help? That would be a moral dilemma there, wouldn't it? Wow, look at that chunk. Wow. Okay, so these look pretty spread out. What have we got? Okay, well, the same kind of thing. So mechanical equipment, okay? So let's have a look there. We'll target that. And then we'll have a look and see how many we have right now. I don't know whether it's going to change the amount, but... Okay, so I've got 7. So, come on. That's a weird one I get on Elite. When I pull up on the joystick and the comms panel scrolls down. That's such a bizarre thing. Okay, now have I just picked up the 1? No. Bang. You see, I have 3 of those now. Okay. So what else? Heat conduction wiring. How many of those do I have? I have 11 of those, and they seem to be quite common. So I'll probably get more of those. Maybe the ones that are rare you still only get 1 of, I don't know. I don't see why. Okay, so 11 of those. It doesn't tell you in the info how many you picked up. But again, I picked up 3. Alright, let's try the grid resistors then. Whoops, let's take a look and see how many I have. Are that 13? 13 grid resistors, again common. Very common, it says on the HUD. Very common manufactured. Yeah. Good, very English. Very common manufactured material. I guess that makes sense. Wouldn't it be very commonly though? Very commonly manufactured. Okay, so from 13, what, 16? Yep, again 3. It's getting to be a common theme. Galvanizing alloys. I've got 9 of those, so I'm going to end up with 12 by the looks of things. Now, whether on planets, when you're prospecting with the SRV, you pick up more than 3 per go, I don't know, but that would be cool. I mean, if you find like an yttrium or an technetium or something like that, polonium, and you're picking up, you know, more. So we've got 12 there. I forgot how much I had before. Anyway, you'll know. So, yeah, 12 of those, and finally let's just scan the data beacon. Thing is, I don't know what it's going to give us, so I can't find the amount. But I haven't come across any new type USSs so far.
Incoming message.
Okay, so we've picked up specialized legacy firmware, always handy, but I'm not. I don't think that's too different from before. So we picked up that. We can trash that. Apparently, some of these messages auto delete themselves now in 2105. Okay, so let's pop out, try not to hit anything. And see if we can pick up something else.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I don't have a wake scanner on this ship, so I can't really do anything about that. Also, scanning these ships like this, you can pick up more stuff as well sometimes. Yep, there we go. Inconsistent shield soak analysis. So there's another ship, Type 7. I'm coming after you if you're wanted. There's a new signal source there, so I'm going to stop the ship. Okay, we got nothing of him. Let's have a look at the USS. That is just here. Oh, it's a convoy dispersal pattern detected. Threat 1. Should we have a look inside? Threat 1. Well, if a killback that's out of fuel is threat 2, then this must be, I don't know, a piece of blancmange floating out in space. I am glad that Frontier have introduced these changes now in 2105 and brought it out now rather than wait for 22. I think that's cool. Right, I'll bet you there's no threat here. The only threat is if you open fire. Slight plagiarism there of a phrase, to boldly go where... Can you imagine if that was the Star Trek phrase? To boldly go where hardly anyone has gone before. So, yep, these three mates are all off somewhere. And I didn't get anything from scanning any of them. Okay. So, out we go.
Ready to engage.
So really then, apart from picking up more than one, which is a good thing, I suppose, if it's stuff you're after, you know, and you can pick up multiple items. I mean, you can go from one roll of the dice there to 3, which is great. It just gives you, and apparently the another thing is that I don't really, doesn't sit well with me, is apparently for the lower grade upgrades, like the grade 1s, there's more chance of a positive outcome. Well, why can't that be the same all across the board? Why does it have to be only on the lower grades? Why can't the chance of a more positive outcome be greater on grade 5 and grade 4, where you've worked harder for it? Because let's face it, to get the stuff for grade 1 is a piece of cake. And also that's being reduced as well, I believe. The amount of materials that are needed for the upgrades are being reduced. Again, probably only on the lower levels. So if you want a low level upgrade, it's going to be made really easy. But if you're an NPC in a low grade ship, then you can forget having boost, because we're not going to give you any. I honestly don't understand some of the logic behind it. You can't take away fundamentals like not giving ships boost. It's like saying, you know, crap drivers won't have engines in their cars. cars have engines. It's as simple as that. I don't know. I don't know. It's I don't get the logic of that. Don't get it. It's to make them easier, I suppose. I tell you what, if you want to do anything, how about reducing the amount of chaff being used? I mean, I'm guessing that the lower ranked ships barely use it anyway. I don't know. Anyway, that's my little micro rant on that one. But I'm sure I'll do a video at some point where I'll be taking a deeper look at 2105, possibly when we visit an engineer, because I would like to upgrade weapons now. So maybe looking at the... But now, I mean, it's possible that, you know, you go to these websites that have got all the recipes, got all these recipes written down for the engineers, and they might be different now, especially on the lower grade ones. So yeah, okay, so yeah, same again. I'm not going to pick up anything from here, but we'll take a look at the data beacon. Gives me time for my shields to to come back up after stupidly hitting a great big piece of debris. Okay, so irregular, exceptional, scrambled emission data. Okay, great. And how am I going on data? 247, 536, yeah. Oh, you know what? Look, I do have cargo. These are mission rewards. I don't really want them. So, you know, whoever... I just don't want to carry them around. Let's make that disappear. I just want to check this before I jump out. Just check the comms panel again when it disappears. Okay, I'm just going to boost and go upwards on my joystick, pitch up. No, okay. This happens a lot on my laptop in Elite Dangerous, where I can pitch up on the joystick or just to the side, not the joystick, on the mouse, the trackpad, and I go down and to the left or down and to the right, and it'll pop up the comms panel. Let me try it with the cargo scoop open, because that's what it was last time. I can't really pitch up too quickly with the cargo scoop open. There we go. I'm at my max now. Okay, so it's not doing it, but it, you know, it does do it occasionally. And admittedly, when it did it just before, it was the first time I'd ever seen that on my PC. It's a weird little glitch, that.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Well, we'll do a couple more and see what there is. I mean, the stuff that I've turned up so far is all very common stuff that you're going to be picking up in almost every emissions signal source. You know, galvanizing alloys, shield emitters. I mean, they're everywhere. Let's scan a couple of ships while we're here, because that way we'll maybe pick some data up. Okay, nothing on that one. Gives us something to do before the next USS pops up. Oh, there's a resource extraction site here. Hello, a wanted sidey. In a wing with... not the killback, surely. Seriously. Okay, let's interdict the killback. I've never interdicted a killback because I've never seen one wanted before. But I wonder what he drops when he's destroyed, and he's mostly harmless, so he's not going to be boosting. But getting behind him looks like it's going to be a right palaver. Tingly. Tingly. Poor little Tingly. I wonder if this isn't the same guy that's just got refueled, is it? My interdictor's out of range. Oh, bloody hell. And it's not getting any better either. Great. He's pulling away at a hell of a rate. Looks like I'm going to have to let him go. Look at the distance they pull out on you. I don't think the pips make a difference here, do they? I don't think so. Oh, now look at, now the interdictor's in range, and it was 400 light seconds. Well, I was only 7 light seconds behind him to start with. What's that about? So he got up to 500 light seconds away. Then he got closer a little bit, and then suddenly he's in range again. Suddenly, no, not again. He comes into range. And yet he wasn't in range all that time he was pulling away, unless the interdictor was red but could be used. I don't know. Oh, I wanted to test something there. Apparently if you boost, it stops the spinning. Now then, my little wretch, my little useless dreg. So, I just want to see what you drop. I'm assuming your wingman's going to be popping in at some point. Well, you can never have too many of these. I don't know where his wingman is. Okay. I'll drop the weapons then. It's only a sidewinder anyway. So let's take a quick look. Three. Wow, I've only got 3 conductive components left. I had quite a few of those. So let's pick them up. And now we've got, well, 3 more. Heat conduction wiring is something engineers want. Or well, something that engineers want in the range that I'm using them, in the ones that I'm using. I'm sure all of these materials are used up by engineers at some point. Oh, I tell you what, heat exchangers. I don't think I've picked up too many of those in my time. He says, having 27 of them. Nope, only 4. It looks like the wingman's disappeared. So much for loyalty, eh? Okay, so 7 of those now. So, mechanical equipment, heat dispersion plate. That's 2. Mechanical equipment is 2 as well. And basic, whatever it was, that's 1. Okay, so these are all common elements then. Yeah, you're right. So no new USSs so far.
3, 2,
Same old, same old. and 8,000 for the... Oh, let's scan a couple of authority ships, see if we can get something from those. Because everything that you get now in the blue text, apparently you're getting more of. You don't just get one anymore. It would be nice if there was some variation though, other than just, oh, you've got 3 now. 3, 3, 3. Let me just get 2 of them, or 4 of them. Okay, so... Oh, did he just wake out, or did I just lose him? Fed dropship. If he's wanted, I might have a go, depending on his rank. Expert. So yeah, if he's wanted, I'll take him. And he's not. Anaconda. Let's scan the Anaconda. I wonder if you get different results from scanning an Anaconda. No, not necessarily an Anaconda. From scanning a federal security ship than you would from, say, you know, a standard vessel. You don't get results from every scan. Not sure why that would be. I guess not to overflow your capacity. Yeah, nothing on that one. Elite Viper. Nothing on that one. Oh, clippers. Don't like clippers. I like killing them though. A master clipper. Yep. I don't know who his wingman is, but I'd be very tempted to have a go at that just to... is this his wingman? A scout. That'll be a little bit of a challenge. I think he's facing the wrong way. And we have a signal source. Sorry. Maybe we, if this is a crap signal source, maybe we can latch back onto the clipper at some point. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello, baby. High grade emissions. Now, here's a new one. High grade. Does this mean some lucrative stuff? Does it mean the chance of ships popping in very soon after you've started scooping? I'm going to get my pips ready just in case. I know it says threat 0, but that's only now. High grade emissions. Surely that is a higher thing than encoded, right? What do we have here? Wow, seriously? Core dynamics, I've got a few of those, but I'll tell you what, they're hard to come by. They're rare ones. Proprietary composites, I don't think I have any of those. Oh, this is seriously good. Oh, I do have. Look, I've got 8 of those. And the other one, I've got quite a few. Core dynamics, yeah, 11. Look, 5. Incredibly, very rare. Yeah, incredibly rare. So, let's see, we've got 11 core and 8 of the other ones, right? Yep, 11 and 8. This is a gold mine right here. So I'm hoping that when we've picked up one, that we're not going to get a federal assault ship coming in and saying, hey, I want some of that, and I'm going to take you out to get it. Sounds like a first date. Completely different sounds, eh? So let's pick up another one. How many did I get there, by the way? Yeah, so it's basically 3, so we're going to get another 6 here, I think. So we should end up with 17 of these. High grade, nice. And couple this with now with surface scans on planets telling you what materials are on them. We're going to have to leave this system to check that. We'll do that next. Let's do this, and then we'll go to a system that's got landable planets, and we'll see if we can find out what materials are on that planet just by scanning it. I mean, this is a gold mine. Seriously. I say that, but I'm not at the stage yet where any upgrades that I'm doing or in the process of coming up to doing require any of these yet. Maybe some engineers in the future are going to want these, but I haven't seen any. I don't know, maybe there are some current engineers who want these later on, but I haven't got there yet. So I tell you what, you're going to have to really filter some of this down, because you're going to end up with so much stuff like zinc. You're going to have to put a cap on, say, anything that I've got more than 20 of, ditch it. You know, like get rid of one of those, get rid of 5 of these, because this is going to start filling up quite well and quite quickly. Wow, high grade. I wonder what others there are. So actually,
Cannot comply.
good. I'm glad you couldn't comply, because I'm going to go into the system map. Now I want to look, what about here? Let's look in the system map. We're looking for landable planets, basically. Okay, I think we found some. That looks a cool one, doesn't it? Because it's ringed for a start. So let's target that. Okay, let's go there. And we're going to see if there's a way to find out what that planet has in store for us. I think it will tell you on the system map, but we'll go and find out and see what the changes are. I like that name, Rookbar. Also sounds Klingon. Okay, so let's go to Rookbar 2. And the moment we... Oh! Now there's a thing. This has already been scanned. So do we get to find out what's on the planet? I don't have to scan it because it's already named. That's a good point. So let's go to here. Oh, I hate this. Look at this. I want to stay that. I want to keep that selected. There we go. Oh, there you go. 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 So carbon tons of, iron tons of. So yeah, this is brilliant now, because it means the thing is, if it's got technology to get this information from a scan or without a scan, why can't we have sensors that can look behind us? Why does a ship have to be directly in front of us before we can scan it? Anyway, but this is great, because if you were looking for yttrium, you would know that if you came here, you'd be just completely wasting your time. So you come here, oh, and you say, oh, tellurium, oh, I'm looking for some of that. But I'm assuming all of this added together makes 100%. I haven't added it up. But it would mean that your chance of finding tellurium is 1.5%, right? Let's give this a quick add and just see what's going on here. So 19.7 plus 19 plus 16 plus, because this will be like the total amount of the 100% of the materials on the planet's surface, and it's split like this. So manganese 8.1. Yeah, looks like it's going to work out that way. 5.6 plus 2.5 plus 1.5 plus 1.3 plus 1.2 equals it equals 100.1%. So we'll give them that. So yeah, so basically out of 100 rocks that you could blow up, actually that doesn't really work out that way, does it? I was going to say out of 100 rocks you can blow up, only 1.5 of them is going to have tellurium. But that's not really the case, is it? Because you can blow up a rock and you get multiple materials from that one rock. So I don't think the odds work out quite like that. But I still think it could mean that your chance of finding tellurium is 1.5%. Right? I mean, any statisticians out there that know this stuff? But this is cool. Let's have a look here. So you've got tin here. Iron and sulfur are the big ones here, and carbon obviously. Phosphorus. And then chromium, zinc, vanadium, tellurium. So same kind of stuff there. Yeah, ruthenium's made an appearance again. Arsenic 2.7. So now you might find something. Let's go back here. So tin 1.2%, and it's the same percentage there, which is a bit of a letdown. I'd like to see tin with a different percentage. There we go, 1.1. So in other words, you've got more chance of finding tin, albeit a very small amount difference. You got 1.2% chance there. But these tend to, in this solar system, this seems to be pretty much all the same kind of stuff. Let's have a look at a couple here. I'm guessing we're going to be looking at the same kind of thing. Oh, look at this, technetium. Now that's very rare, but look, 0.6. So it's a question of, how much do you want to really have a go at that. Antimony there. This is brilliant. This is such a cool update. Just a very simple tweak. Remember I was saying a few videos back, just a small tweak here and there can really change the gameplay. I think this is a good thing. For one reason only. It's a time saver. It really is. I mean, yes, you're still going to, if you're looking for molybdenum, yeah, you're still going to be spending time down there unless you're very lucky to get it straight away. I mean, antimony and niobium, they're going to be hard to come by, but at least they're there. And it's interesting to note that 1, 2, 3, we've got 76 materials, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's only 11 materials on that planet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 on that one as well. Is that the same throughout? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it seems to be the case. It's that frontier of coincidentally placed every single planet with 11 materials. It's not like some of them's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's not like some of them's only got like 5 different materials. Obviously they'd have to have larger percentages of them. So that's good. I like it. And of course, if you've got a planet that's unexplored, you don't get that information until you scan the planet. Alright, well that's just a brief look then. So go and check out the update and the changelog, and any thoughts you have on it, please leave a comment and let me know. And maybe we can have a little discussion about that. And also, when next time I go and do an engineer's update, which I might look at upgrading the weapons on this Python now that I'm in it. We'll go and see what the... Now here's the thing, if the grade 1 upgrades have changed, and you've already got a pinned blueprint, will that have been automatically updated? I would have said so, right? I mean, I'm not sure if I've got any. It's the dweller I need to be. I've got a pin. Let's take a look at the pin blueprint. See, now this is exactly the same, but this is grade 2, but they're still wanting praseodymium, so that hasn't changed unless the blueprint hasn't been updated. Let me see if I've got any grade 1 pinned blueprints. Nope. Did I just do that one? No, they both want praseodymium. Oh, I imagine that would be the case as well, that if you're mining, that when you pick up a fragment of praseodymium, you don't just get the one, that you get, it puts more than, oh, I don't know though, because it's a refinery, isn't it? So you might pick up one and it gives you an extra 5%. Does it now give you 15? Do you get more? Or when you blast the rock, does more come off in one go? Well, if anyone out there has got a mining ship handy and wants to give it a go and let me know how that's, if that's changed at any point. There's nothing in the changelog to say anything about mining. Okay. Right, well that's it then. I'll probably have a look at some of the changes of 2.105 more in depth later. So until then, happy prospecting. Bye bye.